dog. Yeah, big dog, nigga.
Big dog, nigga. I'm the dog that bite on the block. Nosy neighbor saying that I got it hot on the block, but I ain't tripping cause
Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Big Dog, and we about to talk some more sports, man. Let's talk about these conference finals. New York is cooked. Timberwolves cooked. It's over with. I don't care when I know it's a lot of people that probably do not want to hear me say that, but it's a wrap. They cooked, man. It ain't happening, man. Like people keep having faith, talking about all the New York Knicks will come back or all the Timberwolves will come back. They ain't showing nobody nothing in these couple games, man. They not coming back. This has just been total domination. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been wild domination, man. Like, it's been a dominating two series, man. I would have thought, it would have been way more competitive. They kind of seemed like they was on the same, like even, but man, all the flaws are starting to rear its ugly head. It's starting to look crazy, man. Like for one, Brunson need to get off the ball, man. Brunson be on the ball too hard. Too much. He had the ball way too long. He dribbled way too long. This made me think about back in the day, a couple years ago, when people used to say this about James Harden. Once he got to the playoffs, they used to be like, man, why James? Like, it's a little bit of what Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson, like Anthony Edwards, they talking about you being the face of the league, bro, and you only shooting the ball a couple times, talking about you making the right plays. I don't know. It's a head scratcher. But anyways, Jalen Brunson be on the ball too long, way too long. I started noticing that game two. I'm like, man, he had the ball for a long time when he come down the court. By the time they get into a set or move around or do anything, it's 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and now y'all doing crazy stuff just to make shots. And it just looked crazy after a while. But it made me think, and I had to think about it. And I'm like, yep, this dude kind of reminds you when they was talking about James Harden. James Harden was one of the best scorers we had seen in a long time in the NBA. He was, one of the best scorers, of all time. We can, stats, back that up. James Harden's run in Houston was an unforgettable one. Everybody going to remember when James Harden left from being the six-man OKC to being an MVP down in Houston. We all remember that. But what was the one thing they always kept saying about James Harden, other than, he ain't take that many shots in the conference finals and this, that, and the other? They always said James Harden cannot win being on the ball that long. I remember when the Warriors beat the Rockets. When the Rockets, you know what I'm saying? Rockets had a little advantage on them, man. They had CP3 and everything, man. They was looking real nice. But remember, I'll never forget when KD said, when they asked him what was y'all's plan to stop James Harden, and it was like, James gonna dribble the balls too much. He gonna dribble the air out the ball, basically. He gonna dribble till he get tired, and then throw up a shot. Might pass it to somebody, might not. I don't know. But that's the same thing. That's the same type of feeling I'm getting with Jalen Brunson right now. It's like he be on the ball way too much, especially when you got to do, like, I understand that they, losing Randall and DiVincenzo definitely messed up their defense. But at the same time, y'all gained an offensive star. Like, Karl Anthony Towns is an offensive juggernaut. He shoots the ball well for a big guy, but he don't just shoot the ball all day. He'll take it to the hole. He'll play inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he has to, he'll play inside. But I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, man, Jalen Brunson be on the ball too much, especially when y'all got Karl Anthony Towns. What they lack in defense, they picked up in offense. That's how I feel. A lot of people might feel a different type of way, but that's how I feel about the situation. I feel, yeah, y'all lost some defense, but y'all gained some offense. That should be enough. to help. You know what I'm saying? They gave up too much to get Mikal Bridges. I wouldn't necessarily did that if I was them, but they did. You know, he's a good player. But Jalen Brunson holding the ball 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds is crazy. Especially when you coming down, you know what I'm saying? You coming down and you got the ball the whole time. You dribbling, going through screens, trying to find somewhere when it's all these other people that can score. Like, OG can't get in the rhythm. They say, yeah, he on one game, off another game. Yeah, of course. You got Brunson on the ball the whole game. So, of course, that's what's going to happen. But when you really look at it, you know, and like I said, man, it's just a like observation of what I'll just be seeing. And like I said, it just take me back to that time when they said James Harden dribbled the ball too much. That's why they ain't gonna never win no championship. And a lot of people were saying people was haters. A lot of people wasn't feeling people saying that about James Harden, but it's crazy because it ended up becoming the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I don't know what they gonna do. They ain't gonna do nothing this year. It's a wrap. That's over with. That's done, over with. It's a stick a fork in them. We're gonna see one of the worst finals we ever seen in the recent history. OKC, Indiana. OKC is gonna destroy Indiana. It's not even gonna be competitive what they're gonna do to Indiana, man. Because I already seen it from the start when it started dwindling down. You know, when it started getting down to the, you know, the divisionals and everything, and it started, you know, looking a certain type of way. I'm like, yeah, ain't no team in the East got a chance against the team in the West. Boston with, you know, a healthy Tatum, yeah, but they wasn't going to beat New York in that series. I don't care what nobody say. New York was whooping them and winning them games when Tatum was scoring 40-plus points. He got hurt mid-game 3, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if it was game 3 or game 2. I don't remember. I think it was game 3. But anyways, yeah. And as for the Timberwolves, you can stick a fork in them, man. Once that man come out talking about, yeah, I did the right thing, I made the right move, and you know, saying stuff like that, and everybody saying just, oh, we got to be better. Julius Randle basically looking like he just was getting cardio out there. Like, he didn't even want to be there for real. I ain't even going to lie to you. That was really sad how they went out after blowing out OKC. I thought they had a chance to tie it up. No. OKC literally is the best team in that's left in the playoffs. No team is going to beat them. If they collapse and lose to the Timberwolves, that'll be the greatest collapse ever. You think that the Warriors losing to LeBron, like, you got to think about it. That was LeBron and Kyrie and them. That was a real determined team to not lose once Clay and they'll start laughing at them and stuff like that. That's different. That's LeBron. That's the GOAT. That's Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? The Timberwolves, nowhere near that Cavaliers team. And that's crazy because if you look at it, the Timberwolves got a better, like, all around. They got a veteran point guard. They got a superstar guard, another superstar that's a guard. They got a hell of a 6-man in Naz Reid. Rudy Gobert, he win all these defensive player of the years. Wow, we start showing that, you know, your defensive player of the year, you've been dominating all these other rounds. Why you can't dominate Chet and Hartenstein? I don't know. They got all these wings. They got McDaniels, man. They got all these players, bro. So if they was to come back, I mean, it's not far-fetched. They have a great team that matches up great with OKC, but it's not going to happen. OKC is the best team that's left in these finals, in these conference finals, man, in the playoffs, period. Ain't no team going to beat them, man. From top to the bottom, that team is the best team in the league. Literally. And they showing it now. Like, after they got done with Jokic, and I can't believe they let Jokic and them take them to 7 games, but you got to think about they was frail on the inside. Jokic is a big body, and he beat them up real bad. And you know what I'm saying? They had some big bodies. I was beating them. Gordon got hurt, so it was just they wasn't gonna win Game 7 anyway. But back to the point, if OKC collapse against the Timberwolves, that'd be the greatest collapse in history. I don't see it happening. If the Knicks come back and beat the Pacers, nobody will be surprised. Nobody will be like, oh my God. Oh my God, they collapsed. No, nobody will say that. Because, when realistically, this is supposed to be a 2-2 series. If they wouldn't have let dude go berserk in Game 1, dude nobody ever heard of just went completely berserk in Game 1. And that was a total collapse on New York's end. From a team that the whole playoffs they've been showing you no lead is safe. They're going to lose to the Indiana Pacers. It's going to be the Pacers and the Thunders, man. And it's going to be a real interesting finals because, don't get me wrong, OKC, like I said, is definitely the stronger team. Don't get me wrong. But Indiana, they not sweet, man. And it's going to be wild, man, when we see what's going to happen, man. A couple days tonight, I think it's over with for Minnesota tonight. They might win. They might not. I think the series is over. Series over with for the Knicks, if you ask me. OKC, Indiana is going to be in the finals. Sweep. Over. Belt the ass.